Enjoying as it lasts for today. Prime Minister, we want to welcome you to the...
Ladies and gentlemen,
Labor right, Jamaica Labor Party. Who ready? We have one. Ring the bell. Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what thing. Labor right, I go mash them up. Yeah, labor right, why mash them up? Whoa. Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what thing. Yes, Andrew, why mash them up? Yeah, labor right, why mash them up? Whoa. Road a fix now, we have no one. House a build now, we have no one. Development, we have no one. Love the progress, we have no one. Ring the bell, them, we have no one now. Blow the hand, them, we have no one. Bust the move, them, we have no one. Champion, him a real champion. Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what he gets. Andrew, why mash them up? Yeah, labor right, why mash them up? Why? Them can't run, them can't.
Last night you would have heard me make an announcement. It's really two announcements in one. One is that Jamaica is going to move towards what is called a living wage. And secondly, we are going to increase the minimum wage from 16,000 that it is now to 18,500 in our next budget. Now, for some people, it sounds like a big thing, and others may be a little bit concerned. Why? How me I go pay me helper? How me I go pay me gardener? But helpers and gardeners are very happy. Bartenders and people who work close to the minimum wage level, they are very happy. People who work as cashiers and merchandisers and security guards, they are very happy. But let me say this to you, my government that I administer on your behalf, we have never done anything that amounts to an unfair redistribution in the society. We don't believe in taking from one set and giving it to the next set. That's redistribution is a PNP thing. What we believe in is growing the pie so that everybody gets a bigger slice. In 2016, when we took over the government, the minimum wage was 6,200. And I want you to think back to 2016. And if you were in 2016 today, would you believe if I told you then that the minimum wage would be $16,000 now, almost triple? Would you believe it? You would say, boy, it's not possible. But look at it today. The minimum wage is now $16,000. You hear anybody fire anybody because the minimum wage increase? No, you hear people are ball, they can't get nobody to work. You hear any business closed down because minimum wage increase? No, more businesses are opening. Why? Because we run the economy in such a way that it causes growth to happen. The problem in Jamaica today is that the economy is expanding faster than we can provide labor to the economy. You see that problem? So you have people saying, I want workers. But you have another problem where workers are saying, I don't want to work. That is the problem. My government has brought in 85,000 new people into the labor force. And you know how that happened? Because we have gradually increased the minimum wage. And therefore people say it makes sense for me to work. Think about it. If you are at home taking care of your baby, and the pay that you're going to get after you pay bus fare and buy lunch, you don't have nothing. May as well just stay home. And a lot of people think that way. So to get more people into the labor force now, we are going to have to increase the reward for labor. And that is how we're going to take off a lot of the youngsters who you see sit down on the roadside and all that, because for them, it don't make sense them work because they're not getting any reward. Now, we have to do this in a way that we don't place an unfair burden on business people and on people who are earning middle income. No. So you do it in a way that as you increase the income of the country, which we have been doing, we also increase the income of those at the bottom, and then we pull more people into the labor force. So I said to the youths of Bedward Garden, consider what we are doing with heart. Heart training is free. Consider that we have given 2 programs now for young people. One is called the LIFT program. If you have CXCs, but you don't have experience, go on that program. If you don't have CXCs and you need training and you need experience, we have the CARE program where we literally give you a stipend and pay your bus fare and give you lunch money to get trained. And we have also said that if you are a young mother and you have a child that was born in 2022 coming forward, we will pay for that child's care so that you can go and get training. You see how much things we're doing? And then now the final thing, we increase the wage so that when you get into the labor force, you know you're getting into the labor force at a reasonable wage rate. All of these things that we are doing will improve quality of life. So I said to the people of Bedward Gardens, you are not forgotten. Your issues are top of my mind. I ask for your support to continue to work in your behalf. I ask you to consider carefully the choices that you have. One choice, you can only describe it as a promise. The other choice is for performance. We are the government of performance. And I urge you to choose wisely, to choose what is in your best interest, to choose what is in your community's interest, to choose what is in Jamaica's interest. And the Jamaica Labour Party is in the interest of all of you. The PNP is going around spreading all kind of rumors and misinformation about voting, telling people that we know how you're voting on. No one knows your vote. You have a ballot, you have what they call a counterfoil at the top, and when you get your ballot, they crease it, and when the ballot is going to be dropped in the box, they tear off the counterfoil. So nobody can match back the ballot you got and what you vote. So you are free to vote your conscience. Don't make no PMP tell you no foolishness and intimidate you with lies and misinformation. Vote your conscience. Jamaica is a free and fair democracy, and my government has ensured that every voter can exercise their vote freely, fairly, and without fear.
Choose Jamaica. Choose Jamaica.
We're on a mission to lift up our communities. Jamaica Labour Party building shared prosperity.
Continue supporting your hard-working Member of Parliament, Robert Nestamaka. And I ask you to continue the progress with the Jamaica Labour Party as we move this country from poverty to prosperity. God bless you. Love you.
Choose Jamaica. Choose.
Warren loves the people. Warren, I hear somebody say it in the crowd, respect the people. Warren has all the attributes of an excellent representative. He will be a good advocate on your behalf. And so I ask you to give your support to Warren Newman.
Continue supporting your hard-working member of parliament, Robert Nestamarga. And I ask you to continue the progress with the Jamaican Labour Party as we move this country from poverty to prosperity. God bless you. Love you.